Comedian Bill Cosby is heading back to court today for a pretrial hearing in his sexual assault case. Cosby's first trial, you may recall, ended in a hung jury last year. The jury failed to reach a unanimous decision about the alleged assault of a former Temple University employee, Andrea Constand, back in 2004. A judge will hear arguments this week about the prosecution's request to let 19 other Cosby accusers testify in the retrial. CBS legal analyst, her name is Rikki Klieman, is here and joins us at the table. Nice to see you, Rikki Klieman.
Thank you.
So this trial is about one case, one woman. How can the prosecution justify, what's their argument for saying, listen, you need to hear from the other 19 accusers?
The general rule of law is prior bad acts. That's uncharged misconduct, other allegations that haven't been proven. Those acts are not admissible, but there are certain recognized exceptions to the rule. In law school, we call them the mimic exceptions. It's a mnemonic device. One of the M's is mistake. So what the government wants to do is say, look, Bill Cosby knew that he drugged Andrea Constand because he also drugged these other women and then took sexual advantage of them, so we show an absence of a mistake. Or the government says it's a common scheme or plan. It's a signature. He had one MO, if you will, and that's why we should let these other accusers in.
What do you think the judge will do about it?
Well, I think the defense has a good argument for the judge, both practicality as well as in law. In law, it's really simple. Look, we try the case on the evidence. We don't try the case on evidence of people's character or propensity to act. This is one woman, one act. And that the judge ruled that way before. Only one, and he let one other accuser in, and he should keep his ruling. But let's look at practicality. Practicality, the defense is going to need a continuance to investigate any other women and find out the basis of their charges. These are 20, 30 years old. And finally, the judge doesn't only want a continuance, he doesn't want a 19-week trial.
Bill Cosby denies all the charges. His lawyers obviously deny. They've asked for a dismissal. On what grounds and will they get it?
It's a very fascinating motion, and the judge, I think, will give the defense an evidentiary hearing. The defense says, look, it's not within the statute of limitations. This is too late, and we can prove it with phone records. We can prove it with Bill Cosby's travel records. The case absolutely should be thrown out.
And he also has a new powerhouse attorney. Rikki Klieman, thank you so much for joining us.